Welcome back to another video, everyone. It's good to see everyone again. It's been a while. It's been around, I believe, 11 months according to YouTube. I'll have a screenshot up here that shows. But it's been a while since the last video, and I took a little bit of a break. I mentioned it in the last video that I was going to be taking a break due to COVID whenever it all first kind of started, but that was 11 months ago, and a lot has happened, a lot has changed. But today we're going to be installing some new rocker panels on the Mustang. They're the MP Concept Sport rocker panels. That's what it says on the listing for it. They're really aggressive rocker panels. They have a vent in the back, and I'll show you that whenever we go down and unbox them. I have my eye on them for a few months now, but they recently went on sale, and I also got a coupon from American Muscle, so I used that, and I think I paid overall around 200 bucks after shipping. The original price is $330, so got a pretty good deal on it. But like I said, a lot has happened within that 11 months. I got a new job delivering for FedEx, and I was kind of wanting to get used to that before I got back into making videos so that I could kind of get a flow together. So that is one major thing. Another major thing, Mustang got into a wreck. Yes, I wrecked the Mustang. I'll have a clip for it right here. Yeah, that actually happened. I was coming home from work one day because we were told not to go in, but I had already gotten to work by the time we got in that text message. So I was on the way back home, and there was ice on the overpass I was getting onto, and I hit a really rough spot, and unfortunately I wasn't able to correct or anything like that. It just kind of went into the guardrail. There was really nothing I could do about it. That happened. Damage wasn't too bad. It did mess up the hood and the driver's side fender, which the fender has already been replaced. I'm currently waiting on a hood. Right now I have one on order, and then the steering rack, or the tie rod, I guess it wasn't the entire steering rack, but the tie rod bent. But unfortunately you have to replace the entire steering rack on that car, or at least as far as I know. But I did find a remanufactured one for around 350 bucks and ended up paying around $400 or $500 for a shop here in town to install it and get it working. So overall, the damage wasn't too bad. A lot's been going on, a lot of stuff other than those two things, but a lot of small stuff, personal things that I don't really want to mention on here. But just know a lot of stuff has been happening to me within the past 11 months. I also have some sway bars that we're going to be installing on the Mustang. That'll be the next video. That's coming, I would say probably a few days after this video goes up, I want to say. So, look forward to that. Let's go downstairs and I'll unbox the rocker panels and show them to you guys, and then we'll go out and I'll put the GoPro on and install them. All right, so here it is. This is just one of them. I already have the other one installed, actually. That's the footage that you guys are going to see on the GoPro. But let's go ahead and pull this guy out here. If I can. Yeah, I'm gonna set the camera down to pull this out. All right, so like I said, this is just one side. The other side is already installed. This is the driver's side. The passenger side is the side that I've already installed. That's the side that you guys are gonna see me install. I actually made this video last week, but unfortunately the files of me, talking to you guys, because I recorded them with my iPhone, which I'm doing right now. But unfortunately the files became, I don't know what happened to the files, but when I was editing the video, I noticed that the audio was way out of sync with the actual video. And at first I thought, okay, maybe it's the computer. So I did everything I could. It was still out of sync. So I was like, okay, well, I guess it's the clips. So I recorded another clip using the same app that I was using to record the clips, uploaded or imported it to my computer, and sure enough, the audio and video were perfectly in sync. So it was the clips. It wasn't the computer. Something happened with the clips. I don't know what it was that happened, but something happened. So this part right here, you know, me unboxing is being re-recorded, but the part with the GoPro of me installing it is going to be from last week when I installed the passenger side. So that's what you're going to be seeing. But anyways, I'll go ahead and show them to you before we get to that part. So like I said, this is the driver's side, and as you can see, it's got this really aggressive vent hole right here, which I've already gotten some mesh for and I've already painted them, but you're not going to see that until the car is completely done. But this is a really aggressive, you know, side or rocker panel, and like I said, I've been wanting them for a while now, and I'm really glad I got them. They look really good, which you will see. I'm gonna take some, you know, some B-roll shots for you guys, but yeah, this is them. You know, they're really aggressive. Like I said, well, the funny part is they don't really come out much further than the stock rocker panels do. So if you're wanting these but you're worried about them coming out too far, they really don't. Especially back here. Like back here, as you can see, it's really wide back here. Like I can fit my whole hand right here. But on the car, this doesn't come out that far, honestly. Like it really doesn't come out that far, which is awesome. So yeah, let's go install them. I guess you guys are gonna watch me installing the passenger side. Now the reason I haven't installed the driver's side is because I'm waiting on the clip or the mounting bracket that mounts to the front fender for the front here. I don't have it because, like I said, I got into a wreck and I got a new fender. Well, when I took the old fender off, I didn't take that clip off or that mounting bracket off. I left it on the old fender and I trashed it, unfortunately. So I had to order a new one that actually came in yesterday, but I'm not gonna do this today. I'll probably do it tomorrow.
All right, boys and girls, let's get started. We're gonna do the passenger side first, just because it's gonna be the easier side. I'll explain in a minute. Probably being a little bit rough with that, aren't I? So if you don't have a wide body, you won't have to do this step. You can skip this step. But since I have over fenders, I unfortunately have to do this step. So that's how you get these off. Now the nice thing, these clips actually came off pretty well, surprisingly. Now I'm gonna take these clips I put in here out, because I need to test fit it. So since I have a wide body, forgot to mention this, for me at least, it's gonna be a little bit different, I should say, I guess. Alright, so I got some pliers. I don't think I'm gonna reuse these clips because I have some. I do have clips, so I don't think it's gonna be really necessary for me to reuse them, you know? Let's see if that was the problem. I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I think that's what our issue was. Oh yeah, that looks good, man. I like that. That looks real nice. And then once we, bolt that back up, that looks good, man. I like that. It's honestly not as wide as I thought it was gonna be. I mean, it's definitely wider than stock, I'm pretty sure. But this is nice, man. I like this. So now I'm gonna pull it off, and I'm actually gonna paint. I'm gonna paint all of this back here black, because I'm not putting the vents on yet, because I think it'll look kind of ridiculous since I have already painted them the color that I want them to be, but I think it's gonna look ridiculous on the car as the car sits right now. So I'm just gonna leave them ventless. I'm gonna leave the mesh off of these for right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and just paint all this back here black, and then we'll go ahead and, you know, put all the little clips in it and install these. There it is. The fitment still isn't really perfect. I don't really know what's going on. It's kind of janky right here. That might just be how it's gonna fit. So yeah, I mean, this is the finished product. So yeah, the fitment's a little bit weird right here. It won't go all the way in, but I think that's just because the clip is right here. It's not over here, so it makes sense. But I mean, it's on. It's not going anywhere. It's clipped on. We got the wide body on, and it fits. Which my main concern when I bought this kit, when I bought these side skirts, if you couldn't tell, was this right here. This was my main concern. I was worried that this was gonna go down too far, and I was gonna have to like cut this and, you know, all that junk. But we got lucky, and it doesn't go down too far, and so, you know, that's perfect. So yeah, this is the finished product. I'm not gonna do the other side today, or in this video, and I'll show you why. So as you can see, the other side is hanging off. Now this is the side where I got into the wreck. As you can see, this is a new fender, and the hood is still messed up. As you can see, it's kind of like bowed up right here. That's why the fitment looks so terrible. But when I took the stock fender off, I wasn't really thinking, and I didn't take the plate or this bracket here for this to mount to. I didn't take that off with the car. Oh, that's what's squeaking. So that must not be on all the way. So yeah, that's why I'm not gonna be doing that, because I'm gonna have to order another one of these brackets, and I just don't want to put the new side skirt on because I don't want it to fly off or anything. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, a lot has happened. Obviously the Mustang is orange. I had painted it orange, and that was the plan, but then I ended up not liking it, so now we're going to be doing a different color. But we got into the wreck, and that kind of set everything back. But once we get the new hood, we can get it repainted, and she'll be good to go.